I'm Jennifer Lepri.
And I'm Grace Lenehan. This week at Otterbein, the men's lacrosse team came out with a win. Alumni will be on campus all weekend to celebrate their past experience, and there are plenty of concerts happening throughout the next few weeks. But first, with Relay for Life around the corner, students involved with Otterbein's radio station have come up with an exciting event to pair with the relay.
WOBN, Otterbein's student-run radio station, is set to have a concert next weekend that they have been planning for quite some time.
At the beginning of the semester, we all came up with this idea to put on a concert. My co-promotions director, Vic Scarpelli, he's friends with these guys, so he's like, oh, why don't we do Yours for the Taking? Plus, a lot of people know them, they're popular, they're on iTunes, so, we just thought they would be perfect for this concert.
Bringing in a local band, Yours for the Taking, was a great way to get outsiders involved, and the band is more than ready to perform.
Oh, they're pumped. This is an opportunity to get their name out there more, so they're very excited.
With Relay for Life right around the corner, the Otterbein radio station had some big ideas to help pair with the event.
Well, I went to Relay for Life, their board, and met with them and talked to them about how we wanted to donate all of our proceeds to them. So we're selling raffle tickets for gift cards that are sponsored through our fraternities and sororities on campus and through local businesses and national businesses.
The event is free to all students and will provide food and prizes. Raffle tickets can be purchased leading up to the concert and also at the event itself.
I just wanted it to be a big event. I just want students to actually show up and come, enjoy the food, enjoy the music. It's free. Why not come, I just want there to be a big turnout, and if there is, and if we raise a lot of money for Relay, that's my goal.
The concert will be held Friday, May 2nd, starting at 7 p.m. behind the campus center. Be sure to head on over there to check it out.
Otterbein's spring musical, The Full Monty, debuts this weekend. The show is adapted from the 1997 British film and shows the life of 6 recently unemployed steelworkers who take on their own strip act in order to make money. The show is full of music and dance and will run 2 weekends in a row. Students can purchase a free ticket with the use of their Cardinal card at the Cowan office leading up to the show.
Well, the 3rd annual charity basketball game will take place this evening in the Reich Center. Faculty, staff, and students will participate in a game for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Throughout the game, there will be contests, a rock climbing wall, and a silent auction including items ranging from GNC to Columbus Blue Jackets. Admission is $5 and Make-A-Wish stars are $1 a piece. Head on over to the Reich tonight at 7 to support the event.
The senior art show is still in full swing and bringing in plenty of viewers. Alicia Lawson caught up with one of the artists to talk about her show.
The Senior Art Show is still in full swing, and this week marked a new group of artists. Being one out of the 2 senior ceramicists here, Melissa Malone talks about how she chose her concentration.
I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do here at Otterbein. I took all the beginning courses, which means I took sculpture with gym, bowling, and that was so fantastic that I wanted to try wheel throwing. And for some reason I had a knack for it. And when I was taking it, Jim said, guess what, you're gonna do this for your concentration. And I was just like, okay, because at that point I really needed to figure out a concentration. And I think that ceramics is like a really wonderful medium, and it's really fun to work with, and there's a lot of opportunities to come from clay.
The ideas for her show came about in a variety of ways. She spent a lot of time playing with new ideas and techniques.
I wanted to do a bunch of different forms that I'm comfortable in now and that I'm exploring now. So I came up with all of the bubble vases, and I've gone into some detail work on the Raku series, the 3 series.
The preparation process took many weeks. Some ideas for her favorite pieces came during the summertime.
That originally came about last summer, and it was inspired by an artist I found on Pinterest, and then I just decided to try it, and it came out looking really good, and I was really proud of it, so I wanted to try a series of them.
Aside from ceramics, this show brought so much color and depth. Anyone can see this as they walk through and analyze the hard work each artist has put in.
The saddening news of the passing of junior Kyle Miller over spring break is still very fresh in the minds and hearts of the Otterbein community. Friends and family of Miller, as well as Otterbein faculty and staff, gathered this past weekend to remember Miller and honor his life. Here's more. Family and friends came to the campus of Otterbein University on Wednesday, April 23rd, to mourn the loss of a fellow student. Junior Kyle Miller passed away on March 15th in a kayaking accident. Kyle was a zoo and conservation science major at Otterbein and was also a member of the track team. Family members, classmates, and former teammates came to the remembrance service to pay tribute to Miller. Otterbein's a cappella group Ottertuned was in attendance to provide a few songs that were dear to the family. Many of Miller's friends stepped up to tell stories that showcased what a great person he was. Many of these stories led the group to laughter as they stood in remembrance of him. In addition to telling stories, a tree was also dedicated to Miller with a plaque to honor his life. And as the sun was setting on the lawn behind Towers Hall, each of Miller's friends took a handful of mulch and put it at the foot of the tree to ensure that his memory lives on at Otterbein. Grace Lenehan, This Week at Otterbein. The tree can be found on the lawn between Towers Hall and Battelle Fine Arts Center, and it will grow and bloom to remember Miller. If any students need further grief counseling, they are free to visit the chaplain's office on campus, and I know that we here at Otterbein TV are keeping Miller's friends and family in our thoughts.
Alumni Weekend starts on Friday and is full of many fun-filled activities for those who have graduated. A range of recent graduates from decades ago will be on campus to share their memories and stories of their time here at Otterbein. Be sure to check out the list of events on your Ozone page and head on out to interact with some alumni.
Well, thank you, Jenny, and we'll be right back with Jacob. You're going to talk about some spring sports, right?
Men's lax, women's lax, baseball, it's all happening here at Otterbein. We'll be right back.
Someone down to make yourself generally feel better. A person hurts someone either physically or mentally. The kid that has the bigger advantage picks on a smaller kid with the smaller advantage.
Continuous harassment of one person to another hurts someone physically and mentally.
Putting anyone down in any kind of way
is when someone else tries to take away your dignity.
Help kids realize their potential. Having better role models in the world.
Stop it when you see it.
Stand up for what we believe in.
By standing up for everyone that's getting bullied.
Encourage to be kind rather than bullying.
Change the action, change the world. We are the heroes.
Well, after opening up OAC play with 2 consecutive new teams, the Otterbein University men's lacrosse team took on the second-year Wilmington Quakers. Otterbein stayed perfect in Ohio Athletic Conference play Wednesday evening, posting a 15-4 victory at Memorial Stadium. Junior Mike Sullivan helped give Otterbein an early lead over the Quakers, scoring 4 of the team's first 5 goals in the opening period. Wilmington got on the scoreboard when Jalen Jackson beat the first quarter horn, but Otterbein once again outscored the visitors 5-1 in the second period en route to a 10-2 halftime lead. The Quakers tallied an initial goal to begin the second half, but the Cardinals settled back once again with 5 unanswered goals to put the game away. Sullivan set a new career high with 5 goals in the game, while senior Mikey O'Neill dished out 4 assists in addition to scoring once. O'Neill entered the week ranked 8th in the country for most assists per game. Sophomore Marcus Willis netted 2 scores, and classmate Carlos Salazar, the OAC's reigning Defensive Player of the Week, went 12 for 16 in the faceoff circle. The Cardinals have now won 6 in a row and will look to extend that to 7 here Saturday at home against Mount Union at 2 p.m. You can hear the game on WOBN's Ustream account as John Bazika and I will have the call. Well, shifting gears to the women's side, the Lady Cardinals lacrosse team continued its dominance in the OAC with a 20-2 blowout of the Lady Quakers. Otterbein put the game away early at Wilmington, who is 0-13 on the season, scoring 5 times in the opening 7 minutes before entering halftime with a 12-1 cushion. The Cardinals scored 4 unanswered goals to begin the second half to leave little doubt in the eventual outcome. Junior Tori Blatt scored 6 goals on 6 shots during the game, also adding an assist on the final goal of the night. Classmate Courtney Hilfiger tallied 5 goals for the second straight game, while Shannon Back, Maddie Blackburn, and Marissa Balzacek scored twice. Otterbein finished with a 44-8 shot advantage and was a perfect 28 for 28 on clear attempts. The Cardinals' defense forced Wilmington into 21 turnovers and as a result picked up twice as many ground balls. The Lady Cardinals will now head to Mount Union Saturday afternoon, looking to secure the OAC's regular season title and the first seed in the upcoming tournament. Otterbein currently leads both Mount Union and Baldwin-Wallace by 1 game for the conference lead. Well, last Friday on the baseball diamond, the baseball team split doubleheaders with both Wilmington and Muskingum. Otterbein posted a 6-3 victory in Game 1 at Wilmington, tying the game on a solo shot from Sean Kettering in the 6th inning before 3 runs in the 7th helped create some space. Jake Zimmerman later ripped a solo home run himself in the 9th inning to help sophomore Ben Hamilton improved to 5-0 on the mound. Hamilton allowed just 3 runs and walked 2 batters over his complete game effort. Junior Billy Harkenrider hit a perfect 5 for 5 in the game, while leadoff hitter Taylor Hutchinson was 2 for 4 in the effort at dish, walking once. The Cardinals faced a 5-2 deficit entering their final at bat in Game 2, but created some momentum behind a 1-out 2-run shot over the left field fence from sophomore Tyler Kent that brought the score to 5-4. Otterbein would unfortunately fall just short as the next 2 batters popped up to end the game. The Cardinals entered a back-and-forth matchup in Game 1, seizing a 7-5 advantage after Jake Zimmerman launched a grand slam to straightaway center field, marking his 6th long ball in just 19 games this spring. The Muskies battled back, though, scoring 4 runs in the 9th inning to pull away with a 15-7 victory. Otterbein got even in Game 2, though, erasing an initial 2-0 deficit with a 6-run 3rd inning that brought 10 Cardinals to bat. The team would settle in and cruise to a 10-2 victory behind the right arm of sophomore Jordan Malley, who allowed just 1 run en route to his 2nd complete game victory in as many starts. The Cardinals now sit at 18-12 on the season and 6-8 within the OAC. With that being said, they will most likely need to win their 4 remaining games in the OAC in order to make the 4-team tournament with some help as well. And Grace, LAC's team is on the way. Both men's and women's baseball's here. We got nice weather coming up too, so that kind of helps it out as well a little bit.
We really do. It's really a good time to get out and enjoy the events that Otterbein has to offer. Well, that's all the time we have for today's newscast. On behalf of Jennifer, Jacob, and myself, thank you for watching, and we will catch you next week.